Hey guys, how you doing? This is John. Welcome to my Gamester81 show. And I just want to talk about and plug this book real quick because I think you guys would really enjoy it. If you guys have common interests like I do, you love video games, you love science fiction, I think you'd absolutely love this book. It's called Ready Player One, and I'll put a link to the website below. It's written by Ernest Cline, also known as Ernie Cline, and he also wrote, if you've ever seen the movie Fanboys, it's a Star Wars tribute movie, and it's a really funny comedy. He wrote that as well. He loves Star Wars, he loves video games, and it's just like something I really fell in love with. I'm not much a reader, to be honest with you. I don't have time to sit down and read a novel. I heard about it from a good friend of mine, Jason, Metal Jesus Rocks, and then Johnny Millennium, Happy Console Gamer, recommended it as well. And I'm just throwing it out there in case you guys haven't heard of it. It came out on hardcover in August 2011. Paperback just recently came out as well. I actually listened to this initially on audiobook, and that was read by Will Wheaton. Fantastic job he did on that. And essentially, in a nutshell, what the story is about, I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything like that, but it takes place in the year 2044. The main character is named Wade Watts, and there's this program called the Oasis, and it was created by James Holliday. And James Holliday passed away. He was a multi-billionaire, and in his passing note, whatever, in his will and testament, he actually said he's given away his whole fortune. And in order to do that, you have to unlock an Easter egg, which an Easter egg is something that's hidden in a game. You have to unlock and find as a hidden secret. And you have to find it within the Oasis, which is kind of a virtual reality, essentially. And there's 3 gates that you have to unlock. But the coolest thing that I think was really neat that Ernest Cline did, about several weeks ago, he announced, and this is 10 months after the book's been out, that there's actually an Easter egg within the book. Somewhere in the text of this book, and not the electronic book, not the e-book, but only the paperback or hardcover book, that there's a hidden web address in here. And you have to go to that web address, and there's an Atari 2600 game that you have to beat. I heard it's an actual original Atari 2600 game. He actually had people create it just for this. And there's the Easter egg in that. You have to unlock that gate. You have to unlock 3 gates, basically. Every month he's going to announce a new game. You got to unlock that. At the end of the contest, he's basically giving away a DeLorean, which a DeLorean is this 1981 car. If you've seen Back to the Future, that's the kind of car it is. I think this is a brilliant idea. It's really fun that he's putting the readers in kind of the same position that Wade Watts is in the book. It's a love story, it's action, it's adventure. It's going to be put into a movie eventually. They signed a movie deal, which I'm excited about, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as good as this because there's so many good obscure references in this book. I mean, it refers to a lot of 80s stuff. So you got stuff from the 80s movies, 80s music, 80s video games, because that's when James Holliday grew up, right? So Wade Watts is a huge 80s buff as well. So I know for sure if you didn't grow up in the 80s, if you're younger than I am, you'd still love this book just because of the story. If you're around my age or older, you guys will love it as well. So definitely check out Ready Player One. Thanks for watching.